right, last problem. We are finding an equation for the hyperbola. Describe. So it's a hyperbola. We know that. So the plot gives us our points. Let's go ahead and plot those. We have a center at 7, 6. So let's see where that is on here. 7 and 6. So about right here. That's going to be our center. We have a focus at 1, 6. So 1, 6 is going to be right here. And we have a vertex at 6, 6. So right here. All right, so here's what we know. We know that we're opening towards the focus in this case here. So I know that I'm going to be opening like this towards the foci. This distance here is a distance of 1. Okay, so that from the distance from the center to one of my vertices is my A value. So A is going to be 1 in this case. Okay, then I know I'm going to also have another point right here because I've got to go 1 to the left. We're opening to the left, and then we're also going to be opening to the right. So we have another opening right there just to make this look like the hyperbola that it's described to be. Okay, what we also know is that the distance from the vertex, okay, or sorry, my center to my focus, that's going to be C. So let's count that. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the distance from the center to the focus is 6. So that is my C. So I have A and C. Okay, let's look at what we're trying to do here. So because the parabola is opening left and right, or sorry, the hyperbola, we're going to use the equation x minus h squared over a squared minus y minus k squared over b squared equals 1. So when we open left and right, we put the x first. When we open up and down, we put the y first. Okay, we know that a is 1. We know that C is 6. We can find B by going like this. C squared equals A squared plus B squared. So C squared, 6 squared would be 36. 1 squared would be 1. Okay, and then that would give us, let's see, if we subtract 1, we get 35 for B squared. Okay, then B would be plus or minus the square root of 35, but we don't need that because we're just finding the equation. We also know the center, 7, 6, so we know our H and our K. So we have everything we need to go ahead and plug this in. So let's see. We've got X minus H, which is 7 squared over A squared. A squared, 1 squared is 1. Y minus K is 6 squared over B squared. B squared is 35. And then equals 1. And that's the equation. And then if we wanted to finish out this graph, these are going to be the asymptotes when it is x. Oh, let me check here. B over A. Okay, B over A for these. So I'd have to do, well, that's going to be kind of hard to do. So B is going to be plus or minus the square root of 35. Okay, so what is that? Let's see. Square root of 35 is 5.9, so almost 6. So y equals plus or minus the square root of 35. And A is just 1. So basically I'm going to be going like this. Here's my center. We're going to be going up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it won't even let me go up. Almost 6 over 1, so like right there. And then down 6, almost 6 over 1, so maybe like right there. So let me draw these for us. So roughly like this. And the other point was up here, like that. And then if we wanted to draw this, let me go ahead and we'll go black here so you can actually see it. So here's the vertices. So we're going to be going up like that, down like, oh, we paused. There we go. So roughly like this. Go up like this. nice wide hyperbolas there. And that's it for that question.